Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Jordanas Robux, and today I'm actually gonna show how to build a tank in people's playground. I remember when I tried to search for some, it actually showed zero results, only videos of already built tanks. So let's start off by building the wheels. So I recommend you building only using wheels because you can also build tracks out of rods or just like the metal rod. That's what the description says. Well, but I don't recommend it because it can get glitchy, but so yeah, I don't know. You can put like 4 wheels, maybe 5. You're trying to build a longer one. You can build it just as long as you want. So I'm gonna build not a big one, a pretty decent one. I use the small metal beam, but what I can recommend you here do is do the resize tool, which you can do by right clicking on an object. Well, I think you have to like click. Okay, well, yeah, just right click on the object you want to resize and just resize it. So let's just quickly do that. Although it's a little hard to use it, but you'll get used to it. Yeah. Then just click resize again, and it's gonna be deleted. Well, it won't show that thing anymore. And now I recommend using this because this can actually like snap off sometimes. So I recommend using the fixed cable, which is gonna hold this for forever. It's not gonna break. Also attach this to every single wheel, otherwise it's not gonna work. So now you have a base form of your tank. Now you can build from any part, whatever part you want. I sometimes use this, but it's very bad. So I recommend you build tanks only using the small one beam. So it would be like a little more efficient. Oh wow, I somehow picked it up. So yeah, just build it. Try to make it as right as possible. Try to not build like this unless you're trying to build. So yeah, it's quite fun to mess around in this game, building stuff like tanks. This is just a very simple tank. You can design however you want it to, but this is just like a basic one, so you can like you'll know how to do the basics. That's it. So I'm gonna build like a pretty okay one, I guess. I don't know, but I kind of want to delete this and want to make this a little bit higher. Now it looks like a tractor, so I don't really like it. So yeah, it's a little bit hard, but you can get used to it also. But you're also going to need to build a place to put your cannon. Now I built some cannons that actually work with using actual dynamite. It's just like a real cannon. You like don't choose like this one, the machine gun. I don't know why is it called a machine gun, but whatever. So yeah, you can build a turret as big as you want. I know this will look weird, but this is just for testing, I guess. Maybe. Okay, yeah, this looks very weird. This looks like more I don't know, like the alien tank, so I don't really like it. So I'll use a simplified method. I'll just use something like this, a little higher. Try to, yes, again, get it as right as possible so it will not look sketchy. Also, don't forget to attach these parts later on because they will need to be attached, otherwise it's not gonna work. There we go. Okay, so let's say this is gonna be my tank, so I'm gonna just attach all the parts like this, so they would not detach again and explode the tank and all that stuff. Now I built a very small one if I put a human, he's not gonna fit, so I'm gonna make him sit. I recommend you putting it so there will be a lot of place to do so. So this is just a test, but yeah, let's say he's sitting pretty okay. You know what? I don't really like this wire. I'm just gonna use this again, like a seatbelt or something. I don't know. To hold. All right, now the cannon. So I said you should have quite a bit of space in your cannon if you want to make this a real working one. So if you see that you're gonna be lacking storage, I recommend you putting like one crew member instead of like 3, so it would look a little more like, realistic. But if there's no place, yeah, well then you can put, okay, maybe not, yeah, he can also like get knocked out, consciousness. Gonna inject him with the life syringe. So he died again. I not died. Come on, wake up. Time to be a tank commander. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Now you can build so there will be storage gun, so it will move like this space. Now this will be pierced very easily by absolutely any projectile. It can be shot even by a Glock. Well, maybe not a Glock, but no. What I recommend you doing is actually putting like these metal plates. Maybe not on all places, just on some parts. This will be like armor. I'm gonna show you why quickly. Because look, I said a Glock would penetrate through that metal very easy. Of course, on close range, of course, this will also penetrate. But if you fire from a far range, it can't penetrate. Well, sometimes I have done, but let me just quickly. I can do 16 physics count. I don't know why it's not. Why every time I'm doing a video, something has to go wrong? Because on other times, bullets don't go through that. Because, well, I have like a tank called Flaky Boy, which is a Flaky Gunny. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know why did I call that. But it actually acts as pretty good armor. So I think what's the problem? Not penetrate. But I think it has to be rotated, or you can also just make a double layer. Just however you kind of want it to be. Like, sort of a double layer would probably do, because like I said, even a pistol could penetrate this metal beam. Like, I can show you also that. If you want, you can just skip to this part where I'm gonna be just finishing up the tank by adding some details. But here I'm just gonna show real quick how to, how bad this armor would actually be, just alone. Like, you're probably gonna be like, I don't know, probably using a light machine gun also on the tank, the top of the tank. So not all guns, but some guns have a chance of penetrating. But yeah, like if at close range, it's gonna actually penetrate. So yeah, that's why I'm putting on those metal beams. Alright, so since this guy's dead, I'm gonna get rid of him. Let's just, let's just say there's a guy sitting there, or I can just like make him sit real quick. He'll chase everything. Boom, we have a guy again. So yeah, there. So now what I also usually do is put a machine gun either on the driver's spot, but there's like no place, so I cannot put it, or on the top, or on where the main gun is, you know, so it would be like a tank wide, so you can actually build, you know, like feel like it's an actual tank. You can also, I don't know, build some details like, I don't know, like grenades, just holding, you know. You can also put like I did a cool design yesterday, but it failed because I accidentally exploded the bullet and everything exploded. So what you can also do is gonna be a little loud, but let's say we take this and let's resize it just by a little bit. Make sure this does not touch any metals, otherwise it's gonna be bad time for everyone inside the tank. So yeah, we're gonna do also this. So what is this? It's this thing right here is gonna work as, okay, let's say N. I don't think a button N does anything, right? Yeah, so see, it's gonna start up the engine. And what am I gonna do with this? It starts the industrial generator, but you can like do a vibe, so connect it to like these wheelies. I know it's a lot of wiring, but yeah, just make sure it, you know, doesn't touch that, otherwise you're gonna feel some shock. Everyone inside your tank will feel some shock. So I also sometimes put a fuel tank, but if you don't want like these, you know, you cannot do this design, but I'm just showing if you just want for extra realism. So yeah, I also sometimes put a fuel tank acting as fuel, you know, in the tank, so it could like have fuel and it could move, because if it's like it's destroyed, that's it, boom, the tank is dead. So yeah, this is how to build a simple tank from scratch. I can show in another video how to build tracks, but it's very difficult. Well, it's not very difficult, but it's quite hard because they can be buggy, they can like pop off from the wheel and stuff like that. So yeah, this is just a simple design. Now you can drag over it, press save, and I'm gonna call it a video tank, and that's it. That's it. Save. Now let's go to your creations and let's find where this thing is. If you don't have any, you know, you'll find it instantly because it's gonna be probably right there. I probably missed it. So I'm kind of blind. Well, I'm not blind, but you know. So where's this video tank? Right here, video tank. So there you go. That fully functions as a tank. So if you want, you can just design it more, do whatever you want with your tank. I just showed how to build a simple tank design. It can sometimes be a little buggy, but if you want, I can also in the next video show how to build a probably working cannon, but it's probably also a little difficult. But yeah, so this is how you build a simple tank that works, drives, shoots, all that stuff, just like a tank. So yeah, let's like open fire. Yeah, that tank has yeah, you can also just copy, don't mind this guy, if you want, you can copy the design like this, just build like these rods. Also, I recommend them doing very close to each other, so like there's some gaps like here where most likely when you drive the wheel is just gonna fall off. So I mean this track. So this is how you build a very simple tank design. You can design it however you want, do whatever you want with it, enjoy, build a battlefield, and goodbye.